Let me start it up on YouTube and on Twitch as well. If you prefer to watch on YouTube or Twitch, feel free to go to IC Toys Nashville on YouTube or Twitch and watch us along there. You can also chat in real time right here on the IC. So there you go. Ooh, invite people to subscribe during your live videos. Hey everyone, subscribe to my thing or something. Facebook just told me to tell you. So, you should know. Facebook said. Let me test it here on YouTube. There we go. Let me test it here on Twitch. And there you go. And let's test it here. Well, no, it's getting tested here on the IC by you wonderful folks. So thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. Kirk Ward, hey, how you doing? Keegan Richardson, what's up, brother? How you doing? Corey Bernal, ever thought about selling tacos on Taco Tuesday? That's a great idea. I don't know how to ship them. So if you got good intel on how to ship tacos, I am more than happy to sell tacos on Taco Tuesday. I am a big fan of building up the tacos and bringing them to everybody. Everyone that deserves tacos should have tacos. That should be a thing. Should be a thing. Taco Tuesday. Let's see. Hey, Taco Tuesday, Jeff Gleason. Happy Taco Tuesday, buddy. Dan Miller. Good evening, Dan Miller. FedEx overnight. There you go. Tacos in a FedEx box. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Should have a taco stand next to ICCC. Woohoo! Could have a Taco Tuesday sale on site. Tuesday will be before the show starts, even though we're doing a 4-day. 4-day con. Watch out now. Josh Crouch, it's Taco Tuesday. All right, we're going to put up something regular like we always do, just something boring till Andrea tags everybody. Then we'll get into the good stuff. The good stuff. Don't you know the good stuff? Don't you know the good stuff? You know what? Let's start off with the main man, Jabba the Hutt. I don't have a thing for him, so why not? He's been sitting here forever. Jabba no bother with you. He's a good-looking Jabba, head twist. The color's good all around. Check him out. Very, very nice. If you need a Jabba, he's your guy. Steering at a doll hair while Andrea tags everybody. That lounge lizard right there starting at a buck. Remember, everybody, if you have any questions for me for the about the IC, about ICCCon, maybe about IC for Life, or some of the new stuff we're going to be doing, like IC Roadshow, feel free to ask if you got any questions with current events in the hobby, or any questions at all for me. You know me, I'll always be happy to answer completely honestly and then get chewed out by somebody in 2 days. Watching the replay. Oh, I just got sent your replay. Well, just answer honest, folks. I hear Jeff Gleason's wife is super duper nice, man. I hear she's super duper nice in real life. That's what I heard. $1 Big Bill 111 starting us off with a buck. $1 on that Jabba the Hutt. Jabba the Hutt. And there's my lovely wife, Andrea. The lovely Andrea Havens tagging everyone. Hello there. She's my precious. Why can't I keep her? She is my precious. There you go. Speaking of precious, can't really see it. I have the Lord of the Rings ring as my ring. Paul James, what's up, buddy? How you doing? How's it going? How you been? We got $1 on Jabba the Hutt. $1 on Jabba the Hutt. Do I hear two? Anybody got $2 on this? Crime Lord from Tatooine. That's a whole lot of slug for a buck. Whole lot of slug for a buck. Love that ring. There you go. Pizza the Hut. Because maybe next time pizza's gonna send out for you. Pizza the Hut, $5 with Kirk Ward. Kirk Ward. $10 for Jabba. $10. Jeff Gleason got in there for $10. $10. $10 for the slug. $10 for the slug. When preparing the slug, be sure not to put on any salt. It carries its own salt, and it'll just squish it up if you put salt on it. So. I told someone once my wife was really nice, and they responded with, "What wife? You don't have a wife." Then I responded, "Well, who the heck you think I've been talking to this whole time?" Andrea's tagging away. There we go. Tagging. Well, pizza's gonna send out for you. Here's a shout out to a random one I saw. Andrea got in this collection, and in it had by 3D Panda, if you've heard of him. He's a customizer. But it had the Spaceballs figures, and they were really cool. So, if you're looking for Spaceball figures, they're cool. If you're just looking for a particular one, ask Andrea. She's got the set. Whew, note to self. If you ever open a bar, don't let Andrea be the bartender, because she puts way too much booze in the glass and you'd end up losing money. Dark Helmet on the way from him. Yeah, dude, Dark Helmet. It's a cool looking figure. I mean, even like President Scroob has a little can of Perrier. It's nice. I like them. Spaceballs figures I'm in. They're really cool, man. She's got Barf and Dot Matrix and Princess Vespa and Lone Star and President Scroob. And who else did I see? Like everybody. You know, they didn't have the blank holes. They should have had a couple of them. Good evening from the frozen tundra. We join him on the battlefield of the frozen tundra of Notre Dame, where man fights against man in an 11-on-11 fight to the death in the freezing cold. By the way, we're almost out. I need to go to the store this weekend. What? Tacos? Are we almost out of tacos? We can't be almost out of tacos. That's a tragedy. Oh, my drink. All right, that's all right. I could always drink something else. Yes, there is a yogurt figure, and he even has the Spaceballs the Flamethrower. The kids will love it. There is a yogurt figure. He's got a little teeny tiny Spaceballs the Flamethrower. We got $10 here. Jeff Gleason in the lead. $10. If anybody wants to get in on this, it is a nice Jabba the Hutt. What you see is what you get, and you ain't seen nothing yet. That's all right. That's all right. No love for Jabba. No love for Jabba. But only $10 Jabba. Can't go wrong. Good evening, Dr. Havens. Whoa, that's my sister, Dr. Havens. I am not a doctor. I'm not a doctor. I'm the dumb one of my family. My brother is valedictorian. My sister was salutatorian. And I did not get kicked out of high school. Keegan Richardson, $15 on Jabba. So I didn't do that bad. Do you play one on TV? There you go. I don't remember what we were talking about. But yes, a doctor? Absolutely. Doogie Howser, MD. No, actually, you know what? We were watching a Stargate, I believe it's Stargate Universe. A Stargate Universe just the other day. And the guy on there was needing a kidney transplant on a spaceship. And I was like, I could do that, because it's not that hard. It's just you've got to stitch the kidney to the other kidney, and then you're good, right? So, yeah, I could play a doctor on TV. Probably more convincingly than most doctors on TV. What's up, Joe Stutzu? Adam Chitwood, there you go. Hey, how you doing? I'm from the gym. I started evenings instead of mornings. Doing a lot of work. Are you doing the uppers or lowers? What is it called? Squats or quads? I don't know. Dude, last time I was in a legit gym, I was playing high school football. But all the power to you, Adam Chitwood. I love you, so I'm glad I'll keep you around. Get your gym on, brother. Good luck with it. It's not for me. Don't ever ask me to go to the gym. But we could go get a hot dog or something. Tacos. Knowing is half the battle. There we go. Knowing is half the battle. Java $16. Nick says 16 bucks on Jabba the Hutt. I know this is random, but I could use a few or any Hoth playset bases. Just the bases. If you don't need... You know what, dude? Toby, ask Andrea. I know for a fact Andrea has a bunch of the bases left from, like, you get one in that's incomplete and then you make a complete one. I know for a fact she has some bases down there in her warehouse. And she'll hook you up, dude. Yo, Justin Fortenberry, how you doing? Yo. David Ladona, Andrea Havens, you better watch him if he thinks he could do... I can do a kidney transplant. Man, it's not that hard. It's just... I expect it to be exactly like swapping out a water heater, and I could do that. I mean, just instead of, soldering the pipes together, you stitch the pipes together, right? Because, see, what I'm thinking is it's got a little thing here, and you take the old kidney and you throw that away. And then you take the new kidney and you just sew it right onto that little thing, and then it goes pink, and you did a good job. That's it. I can do that. It's not that hard. Mint Leabouche. Maybe I can look for you. Just pushing around these New Year's people who won't be here in a week. Yeah, that's true. That's true. The New Year's gym people. That's all right. You know what? I always used to love the week after New Year's at the bar. Because it would be the one time that nobody would bother you. You could sit right there at the bar. You got elbow room. And it's because everybody for 1 week is pretending they're not an alcoholic, which is very funny. And good. Don't be an alcoholic. It's not good for you. Keegan Richardson, $17 on Jabba, $17 on Jabba. Good evening, Philip Abrahart. How you doing, brother? I got a comment on Andrea's tag here. Gary Poobar. I like that. Poobar. Oh, Barbara. It's two different names. My bad. Done. Thank you, dear. All right. Happy Taco Tuesday, El Presidente. El Presidente has officially made it Taco Tuesday Day. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. You get to experience the first Taco Tuesday Day. Supported by El Presidente. It reminds me of the Kaiser Permanente Power Play. If you're a Hartford Whalers fan a million years ago, you would know what I'm talking about. With the Kaiser Permanente Power Play. Before that was just a part to a rap song. It used to mean it was a power play in Hartford, Connecticut for the hockey team. Here, let's celebrate with a couple Hoth toys since it's freezing outside, at least my house. I do not sell parts. A canopy for a battle-damaged X-Wing? I would seriously doubt. But I don't think so, brother. Sorry. Here we go. We're going to start it off with Luke and Hoth because he's ready to go outside and play right now. That's a nice Luke Hoth. Got good paint there. Good paint on his sunglasses or his goggles. Good paint on his scarf head there. He is complete, and he's got all his accessories. A nice looking Luke. Tequila Shot Tuesday! Man, if I was doing tequila shots on Tuesday, I'd be in trouble. Tequila Tuesday. Tacos and Tequila Tuesday. Although there is something to be said for tequila with tacos. Or better yet, mezcal with tacos. Watch out now. Alright, then letter C is going to be a very nice condition. Rebel Commander Cliff Clavin to you and me. Cliff Clavin right there. The gross domestic product of Florida is oranges. See, Cliff Clavin. Really nice condition, Cliff Clavin. And he comes with a sweet backpack, ready to go. Got some gear in there for taking down the enemy. Frenemy, enemy. Let's put a bad guy in the mix. Bad guy in the mix with an As you all, anybody that's seen Mars Attacks knows the driver. He's pretty all right. His emblems are good. He looks good. He'd look great sitting in an AT. He's got a little bit of that AT butt scratch. But otherwise, he's very nice condition if you're looking at him from the front. Or if he's sitting in your AT-AT, he's looking good. Complete AT-AT driver there. Letter D. Everything's starting at a buck. Get at her. Taco Tuesday, you got it, buddy. Cantina place at? No, sir. Sorry, thank you. Do not have one. What up, Aaron Moffitt? How you doing, buddy? Tom? I don't think so. Nope, definitely not. A, $11. Nick in the lead at 11. Oh, A is already at 17. Andrea Havens. There we go. I don't think that's A. That's Jabba, baby. I switched Jabba to B, so he might be right. So Nick at $11 on Luke Skywalker there. Hey, Ma, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. Enjoying a chicken salad sandwich or something fun. I love you. I hope you're having a great night. Aaron Moffitt, $15 on D, that AT-AT driver. I think I saw a General Lando. You did see a General Lando. I definitely have one of those somewhere in there. D at 20. B is at 17. $17 on Jabba. Jabba's at 17 bucks. A is at 11 bucks. That's with Nick. C is at $12 with Aaron Moffitt. And D is at 20 bucks. There we go. Hey, Ryan Everett. How you doing? Justin Ford, mine's on. Yeah, man, my mom watches every week. That's why I do these. Well, I mean, besides the fact that it helps make money for ICCC to help offset some of the costs, I do these because I was going to quit doing them. And then my mom gave me it felt like we were hanging out, every week, and I sure did like it. So here I am, rain or shine, cold, winter, sun, storm, whatever. But no, I don't mind it. And it's nice, and I'm glad she gets to watch. Funny thing is, sometimes she'll watch with some people, like some of her old ladies or whatever that are hanging out, and or lady friends, sorry, Mom, that are hanging out, and they'll be like, "Oh, I can't believe that piece of paper sold for $10." And it's like, yeah, man, some rare pieces of paper. Yeah, she's on every Taco Tuesday. Although she's not into the tacos for Taco Tuesday, which is like anarchy, but I came from somewhere, so it's to be expected. D is at 20. All right, let's run through these again. I think that Luke is way too cheap. He's in nice condition. But let's run through these again. Let's see what we got here. All right, we got Luke Hoth complete. One second, my cheat sheet. My cheat sheet is not updated yet. Who knows what we're doing? Jabba the Hutt is at $17. C is at $12. A is at $11 with Nick. And D is at 20 bucks. D is at 20 bucks. $15 on A, $15 on that Luke Hoth. Nice Luke Hoth there. Luke Hoth. Hey, Michelle Joey Larson, how are you, bro? Hello. Hello. How are you? Got $15. Aaron Moffitt, we got you, bud. $15. Hey, Michael Havens, how are you, bro? I'm doing good, man. Not as good as you down there in Florida, hanging out with the what? Dolphins and whatnot. I'm up here hanging out with the penguins, man. Actually, I like penguins a lot, so I'd actually do that. I'm up here in the frozen tundra of Middle Tennessee. But I see you're having fun. But also, then again, I wouldn't want to be eating escargot with you. You know they make those out of snails, right? 60 degrees. Ooh, that's a little bit chilly for Florida. For Florida, that's chilly. All right, let's call this Jabba the Hutt so he can stop poking me every time he spins around. He's at, what is he, 17 bucks? Something like that. $17, Jabba the Hutt, looking good. That's a cheap Jabba. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold! Whoops, I didn't set the timer. Watching the live action, then going to Galaxy's Edge. Nice, dude. Well, make sure you keep watching the live auction when you're in line and hold it up for everybody else. So they'll be like, what's that? And you'll be like, it's this awesome place where they have vintage Star Wars toys called the Imperial Commissary. You should join. And then we get one more member. And that's how you grow. Who knew? Who knew time, content, and understanding would make your page grow? And wonderful members that tell other people about it. It's so important. So important. Alrighty, kids. Whoop, there's an R2-D2. How about an R2-D2? Or actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let me pull out. Set the first 12 here. We'll get to it in a minute. Let's do Snow Trooper. Whoa! Look at this I just picked up. I'm not going to sell it on the sale, but look at this. I just picked it up. Who knows what that is from the front with that blaster? That shouldn't be in there. Keep that one separate. That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool, dude. Yeah, but a really, really nice. Yep, Matthew Carlisle, you got it, bud. YPS Snow Trooper. But a really, really nice Han trench coat. Very good condition. Yep, that's the one that came with the magazine. Yeah, the Action Force blaster, you should be able to find that, man. It's just an Action Force blaster. I think it came with their, like, gun pack or something. I'm learning. There you go. That's the most dangerous part. The more you learn, the more variants you want. Really, really nice Han Solo. Look at his hair. Very, very nice. Great paint. Really, really nice. Let me check his blaster. It's a blue blaster, blue-black blaster. Very, very nice condition. Letter B, Han Solo Endor gear. Oh, there's a Leia Bausch. I don't know how nice she is. What am I missing? Chewie. Do we have a Chewie? Chewbacca. That's easy. Chewbacca. C-3PO. C-3PO. Yep. Dolph, there you go. Dolph Vader. Death Squad Commander, Jawa, Stormtrooper, Darth Vader, Ben Kenobi. Sand People. Do I have a Sand People? This is not a proper way to lay out your figures if anyone's looking or checking. It's a terrible idea. Well, I'm trying to find all first 12 for you, folks. And then you can go right through them. Boom, 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 boom. All first 12. Did I just find a sand person? Dolph Vader. Okay, I know for a fact I had at least a holotube sand person here. Wonder what I did with it. Oh well. I don't know where he is. Andrea, I misplaced the holotube Tusken Raider. Sorry. So if you see one. Alright, let's check it again. I'm sorry, everybody. It's none of the 80s Joe's rifles. No, it's Action Force. It was the G.I. Joe knockoff. Run that Snowy. 15 on B, B at 18. SA-80 rifle. Yeah, not G.I. Joe. Action Force. Action Force. It was the G.I. Joe knockoff. B-25, B-27, B-33. Nice, dude. Come on by. Make sure to tell us right before you come, and we'll try to be there to hang out. Say hey. Next month on the 18th. Yeah, keep it posted. B-36. What is D at? D is at 20. Which Action Force figure? It is not an Action Force figure. It is only with the it's like the accessory pack. The mail-in accessory pack, or they had it on a card as well, but it's the Action Force accessory pack, so you can get that in. It's still tough to find, but it's not completely impossible. It was like a produced and released item. I can't find that darn Tusken Raider, man. The holotube too. That should be. I want to hold on to the holotube. So weird. I know for a fact I have one. There's a tough one. Who knows what that is? That's a tough one. I don't know. I can't find a Tusken Raider, folks. Sorry. I know I have one. I know I have a hollow tube, for sure. Is D mint? No, he has tushy scratches. But he looks good from the front, and his emblems look good. What up, Brian Dover? How you doing? B37. Yeah, there you go. Aaron Moffat got it. Joe Console, 40 bucks on B, 40 bucks on B. That Han Solo is beautiful. Yes, correct. That is a burgundy Cape Letty Bib Fortuna. Cool. No. They're definitely hard to find, for sure. But they exist. They exist. Man, I can't believe there's a dead mint hollow tube Tusken Raider, and I just misplaced it. I could have sworn I put it somewhere for safe keeping, but that's usually how you lose things, right? Darn safe keeping spot. Find that Tusken Raider. All right, let's call it. Let's call everything except for B, because B is still getting bids, and B is way too cheap. B is perfect condition and way too cheap. So let's call C, D, and A. Going once on A, C, and D. Going twice on A, C, and D. Going thrice on A, C, and D. Sold A, C, and D. Thanks, Aaron Moffat. I appreciate it. Teach others. That's the way it works. I'm not selling the Lily Lady Bib Fortuna. I don't know what the current pricing is on those. I think the last one I saw sell was like $5,000 or something bonkers. Maybe more. Sold, not B. What is A at? I don't know. I didn't even pay attention, man. A was at Luke Hoth Complete. It looks like $11. Wow, that went cheap. Oh well. That Luke Hoth Complete went cheap. Look at how nice that is. It just went for $11. Brad Strong, I didn't see your what is A at until literally when I wrote sold. So, yeah, sorry, bud. But if you look, your what is A at was literally right when I wrote sold. Oh, Aaron Moffat had Luke at 15. I'm sorry. Andrea had it right there. I screwed up. Sorry. Still, $15 really nice Luke. You got a good deal. He's a good deal. Man, I can't believe I lost that Tusken Raider. That is going to eat me all night, man. Gotta find it. Leia. Here. Original Star Wars book. That's the hard one to get. Goes with Boba Fett. It's in very nice condition. It's the one with the pink front. Oh, I'm sorry, Brad. I didn't see it, buddy. I'll keep an eyeball peeled. I was digging through stuff looking for that Tusken Raider, man. Which I can't find. It's driving me batty. Who's here? White peg hole Han Solo? Anyone? White molded legs Han Solo? Lost forever. Oh well. All right. There we go. See at $5. We got C at $5. I think it's like a $25 book. If anybody needs that book, it's the Star Wars one with the pink bottom there. Got a nice thick fuzzy skirt clatu there. Starting at $1. Man, I love Mazatlan. Enjoy, man. Love it down there. Yes, it is cold in Tennessee. Tambien. Tom being. And letter D is going to be a Bespin guard with the Fu Manchu. He's got a sweet, sweet stash. Watch out now. Fu Manchu Bespin guard. Starting at $1. Letter D. Once again, shout out to Derek Cernak for the ABCD auction droid, the IC auction droid there. Thanks, buddy. He made this for me from scratch, and it's awesome. C at 5, C at 10, C at 12, C at 14, A at 4, D at 5. Kirk Warden, not enough. A is at $4. And we are at $50 on that Han Solo. I'm going to show you that Han Solo again because, I mean, I know $50 is $50, but look at him. So if you're in the market for a Han Solo like this, go check the hair on the other ones for sale. It ain't as nice as that. This is the no camo lapels. No camo on the lapels. Blank lapels, it's called. And what I mean by that, let me see if I have another one here. I can show you. Yeah, there you go. See this one? Has the camo on the lapels. And the one for sale currently does not have camo on the lapels. So blank lapel and camo lapel, if you're wondering. He is pretty. Will Jim Swearingen be back at ICCCon 2024? Yes, sir. And I'm also doing a collaboration with Mr. Jim Swearingen, where we are going to be bringing you the 50th anniversary of Kenner Toys, direct from Cincinnati, Ohio in 2027. You heard it here first. It's not even announced yet. No info on it yet. But yes, Jim Swearingen will be at ICCCon in 2024. And then we'll be doing a big Kenner production, KennerCon Cincinnati in 2027 for the 50th anniversary of Kenner. Do you believe that? 50 years of Star Wars toys. Very cool. Shannon Johnson, yeah, but Jim Swearingen's helping out with that, and it was his brainchild, his idea. And he came to me and he said, Mike, how about we throw a 50th anniversary Kenner convention up in Cincinnati? And I said, well, okay, Mr. Swearingen, sir, thank you very much for making the X-Wing and Boba Fett and stuff. It's really cool. But no, lots of new stuff coming up for the IC and ICCC. It is bonkers. We are just starting here, folks. We have nothing accomplished yet, even though we have many things accomplished. But as of right now, we have nothing compared to what we will have accomplished in the next 5 years. Right here at the Imperial Commissary. Patrick Koss, Cincy 2027. You got it, bud. Me, Jim Swearingen. I'm even working with James Ford up there with CTS Promotions. We're going to get this one going, and we're going to make it a reach across the aisles of this hobby and make it something special together. That'll be brought to you by IC for Life, the nonprofit organization we're starting that will take care of collectors in their time of need, to say the least. But lots more information coming out on that. Definitely stay tuned. Lots of really cool stuff coming. Shannon Johnson, $52 on B. $52 on B. Yes, absolutely. To help or get involved, eventually there will be just for volunteers. If you want to get in on brand new things that we're going to be starting and building at the IC, there will be sign-up sheets for volunteers. See, this nonprofit organization that we're starting is going to have lots of different outreach programs and stuff like that to help grow this hobby. Not just the IC, but the actual hobby and all hobbies like it. Anyone that collects toys, vintage action figures, collectibles, stuff like that, that's what we're really going to be focusing on to bring these into the next generation. Lots of times there aren't really easy ways to ramp up into this thing. Sure, you could join IC 101 and you can learn from your fellow collectors, but wouldn't it be nice if you could, I don't know, go to a museum or go to a convention space, or I don't know, learn from your friends, or that way if you don't have anybody that you collect with besides people on the IC, maybe we can help once you're all done with it. You're all done with your collection, to say the least. But there's going to be lots of things coming out, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be awesome. It already is awesome. I'm already working behind the scenes. I was building a web page today for it. A lot of web pages. I think it's like 7 web pages already. So it's getting there. We got Shannon Johnson at $9, but when the IC for Life website goes live, there will be signups for volunteers there, and we need volunteers for everything. I mean, the IC Roadshow is going to be going state to state, town to town, so hopefully we'll be able to get local IC members to help out with that wherever we go. There's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot going on. There's going to be a lot going on. Doug Manning, do you ship to UK? Shipping, if so, what's the cost? Doug, yes, I ship anywhere in the world. I don't care. You pay the exact cost of shipping. Usually to the UK, it runs about $20 per item. But what we do, at my sales, you can say, keep it in my hold box. And a lot of people do this. They say, keep it in my hold box, and then you get a whole bunch of different items. And then I put them all in a 12 by 12 by 12 box, and it still costs you the $25, but you get 30 items in there. And since everybody has a birthday, I always ship it as gift, and we count it as a birthday present. And I have never sold anything overseas for more than $17. So, if you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, man, we'll get it overseas to you. Best shipping in the business, I guarantee it. Be a heck of a lot cheaper than eBay. Joel Council, $53 on B. We got Nick at $8 on 8. D8. D8 bulldozer right there. You're already in at 9. Oh, there you go. Andrea knows. D is at 10. Doesn't matter. Nick's in at 10. We got C17. Andrew Grind at C17. We got $10 on A. $10 on A. Nick is at A. $10. You got it, Doug. Whole box is the way to go. Yeah, Jason McKee got one there. He got like 4 months of auctions, and I think it cost $20 for shipping. He had a lot of stuff, but it was awesome. But you figure you got like 15, 17 auctions, whatever, and then you figure each one of those is about $10 shipping, even in America. And so you got $70, $80 in shipping there instead of just having a hold box where it's one shipping charge, $20 or whatever, and then you end up saving yourself $60, $50, $60. It's a good way to make everything cheap. Always have a box going. That's the way to go. That's the way to go. That's what I would do. I don't know anybody else that offers it, but also we're in a unique thing where I don't sell that much except for on these live sales. I don't care. And my wife also happens to own a toy store with a giant warehouse. So we have places to put bins for everybody. So maybe that's why everybody doesn't do it. But I don't know. It's super convenient. And it saves my shipping guys so they don't have to ship every time to everywhere. And then it saves you guys. It really works out. I mean, and we don't care because it's a rack of shelves with all your stuff in bins. And it's got your name on it. And whenever we just go in there and just like sorting mail, we just throw it in the bins, and then whenever you want your stuff shipped, you just write us and you say, hey, could you ship my stuff next time you're shipping? And my guys ship Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So then they will get your stuff shipped the next time they're shipping. And you just tell them, or you just tell me and I tell them. And then easy peasy, lemon squeezy, save you a bunch of money. Ain't no reason to pay all that money in shipping. Shoot. Leaves more money for more toys. That's what I always say. A, $13. Shannon Johnson on A at $13. $13. Really great idea, that whole box. Yeah, it works. It works. I mean, for overseas, it's killer overseas. Because, yeah, when the box comes, it is like Christmas. But you cut down on paper, you cut down on cardboard, you cut down on packaging peanuts, and you cut down on cost. Everybody wins, including the environment and the penguins that we were talking about earlier. Alrighty, letter C. What's letter C at? C is at $17. Fu Manchu Bespin Guard Complete is at $10. That's cheap, folks. I don't remember selling a complete figure for $10 in the past 20 years. Han Trenchcoat Blank Lapel, he's going for $53. Steal of a deal tonight. Klaatu with the fuzzy cape is at $13. I'm going to call that catalog and the Han Solo. Both are stupid cheap if you need them. Going once, going twice, going thrice. This is B and C. B and C are sold. Oh, we just got another bid on B at $54 with Shannon Johnson, so B will still be alive. C is sold. $17 on C. C is sold. Congratulations, whoever won that. That's a good deal. I need a little bag that's perfect size for this. Those bags are pretty big. Way too big. Too big. Too small. Oh, well, that's a big one, but whatever. Man, that sand person is driving me nuts that I can't find that. It's got to be somewhere. Whatever. Alrighty, as per request, Leia Bush. I need the other hand pattern on the label. Oh, brother. I would love to sell it, but that other one just went for $54. I'd have to be crazy to put up another Han Solo. But maybe I will, because I like you. So. You know, it's not all about the bottom line. If I like you, you get me to do things. Somebody wanted a really nice Leia Bosch. Don't get better than that. Check her out. Great paint. Corey paper. Great paint on that Leia Bosch. She is a Taiwan COO, made in Taiwan. There's her cap. Nice, great shape. Great babe. Han is still alive. He's right there. I'm just putting up this Leia. Leia Bush. Letter C. Leia Bush. Leia Bush. Yeah, I can put up a 12-inch later, I think. B at 55, B at 56, D at 14, B at 56. Brad Strong is in the lead at 56 on B. Shannon, you'd have to come up a buck or something. He beat you to it. Javi Gonzalez, $25 on C. $25 on C. Shannon Johnson, B, 57. 57 on B. 57 on B. That's a nice Leia, and she's Taiwan, too. Taiwan Leia. She's got that good hair. Maybe I sent it in for grading or something. I don't know. Ooh, there's a Tusken Raider cape. Does that help? And all we need is a Gaffy Stick and a Tusken Raider. Just happened. One of those weeks. You got it. C27, C30. A bit early and often, folks. You got it. C35, B58. C37, B60. Shannon Johnson in the lead on B at $60. Kevin Morris, C at 40. C at 40. Made in Taiwan, Leia Boosh. Boosh. Funnest name to say in vintage Star Wars. Leia Boosh. Does anyone need a Serpentor with a gold neck? Because he just sits on my desk. And he's the only G.I. Joe guy in my office. But he just sits there. I pulled him one day because I'm like, even I recognize that variant. Serpentor! Yeah, I can't sell it on here, but... Serpentor, gold neck. Hello. Bring him back to the store. There you go, dear. It's going back to the store. Andrea could sell it to you. Babe, could I just throw it in the box for the sold items? Mike will come across it. It's not my fault. Not my fault. I didn't know. Cool bag. Alright, what did everybody stop bidding on? Let's see. I'm not selling Serpentor. Ask my wife. Or Andrea, I don't know. $700. I think it's worth a lot less. But I don't know. Not for sale yet. We got $45 on C, $45 on C. How am I supposed to know? I don't know what the heck a Serpentor costs. It's sitting on my desk. That's the extent of my knowledge about Serpentor. Isn't he half man, half snake? All fun. Half man, half snake. All party. Serpentor. Yes. Serpentor. Hit me above, sir. I'm not. Forget it. No parts. No parts in G.I. Joe, certainly. Shoot, what's a G.I. Joe part? Like half a tenth of a cent? G.I. Joe parts are like, there's 8 billion parts for every G.I. Joe. I don't know. G.I. Joes are not my thing. But there are lots of people think, so that's cool. But I don't know enough about G.I. Joes. How much is a Serpentor cape? $8? I don't even know if that cape's unripped. Can't help you, folks. I don't do any parts, Nick. You know that, man. Very seldom. I'll throw out a bunch of parts. Alrighty, where are we at? It looks like B and C are the only ones getting action right now, so let's call A and D. A and D we're going to call. A is at $14, and D is at... I can't see. D is at $14, so 14 and 14. 14 and 14, going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold! B is at $60. All right, A and D are sold. $14 each for complete vintage figures. Steals of deals, folks. Steals of deals to be had. Fu Manchu, all gone. All right, next up, Stormtrooper. Whoa, there's your blaster, bro. There we go. Here with a free bag. I think this is a no COO, so probably PvP. There you go, gonna whip it out. Uh-oh. The IC Toys magnifying glass or eye loop. Andrea has these for sale. If you want her to add one to your box, just tell her. Say, Andrea, I would like one of your eye loops, and she will add one. Has 2 lights, 2 magnifying glasses, and for old fogies like me, it allows you to check COOs with simplicity. Yeah, this one just GMFGI 1977 with the dots underneath. It's Palitoy. So that's a English speaking. It's a British Stormtrooper. Hello. Hello there. Hello, my name is Stormtrooper. Hello. I've been watching a lot of Red Dwarf. A lot of Red Dwarf lately, so I'm all about the English shows. But there you go. No COO Stormtrooper. Great paint. Complete with a blue-black blaster. Very nice. All there. Cherry. And he will be letter... Let's do letter D. Stormtrooper is letter D. And then letter B, how about... We're going to do the first 12 here, and then I'll sell you a first 12 stand. How's that? How about a little R2-D2 with sensor scope action? I know everybody's been after this one recently. It used to be able to get an R2 sensor scope for like $20. Not anymore. R2 sensor scope has gone through the roof for some reason. But he's a really nice one. Check him out. You can see my monitor is reflecting in his dome. R2 sensor scope. There you go. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Letter A. R2 sensor scope. All right. C is at 46. Yes, 46. B is at 61. D is at 40. D is at 30. D is at 40. D is at 45. D is at 47. C is at 47. And A is at $20. $30 on A. B is at 62. Alrighty, let's look for B and C. C is still getting bids here. Let's look at B. B is still getting bids here. So we're going to hold off on B and C until they're finished up. B is at 61. C is at 47. Remember, C is the Taiwan variant. I didn't look at Han Solo to find out his COO, so let's check him out. Oh, whoa, it's a no COO Han Solo. Only has the date. No COO. So what's that? Palitoy? Yeah, it must be. Is that the Blake lapels? Is that the variant? I don't know that. Anyway, no COO on Han Solo there. A is at 40. D is at 41. C is at 48. D is at 47. Oh, D is at 47 already, Neil Kane. I'm sorry. Yep, Brian Jones has D at 47. He's in the lead on D at 47. D is at $50. $50. No COO Stormtrooper there complete. $50. A, B. B is at 61, and I'm about to call him. There's a no COO Han Solo Endor with blank lapels. D is at $51. Brian Jones at 51 on D. We got B at 61 bucks. I'm about to call B, so if you want to get in on that, do it now or forever hold your peace. B is at 62. I'm lying already. What do I know? Oh, you're right. Shannon Johnson at $62. I am sorry, Shannon Johnson. You are correct, my lovely wife Andrea. And B is at $62. Can't believe I lost that Tuscan Raider. That doesn't matter. Alrighty, we're going to call B at $62. B at $62 we're going to call here. B is going once at 62 bucks, going twice at 62 bucks, going thrice 62 bucks. Shannon Johnson on B. B is sold. He's a good deal. He's a good deal. You'll see good deal. B is sold. B is sold. Congratulations, Shannon Johnson. All right, next up is this Luke Jedi. Got a hair on him. There we go. Luke Jedi with... I had some Luke Jedi weapons here. There we go. Luke Jedi with a green lightsaber and a, I don't know, brown blaster, I guess. I don't know. I'm terrible with Luke variants, so I don't know if these go with him, but these are what are selling with him, so bid accordingly. Well, these are the right weapons. I just don't know with variants and whatnot, but I'll tell you everything about them. This is a little bit brownish. It's the brownish one. Even though it looks super gray right there. It's the brownish one. Here's the gray one right here. So this is the brownish one. Then there's a lightsaber. Green one. And there's Luke. He's really, really nice. Great paint. No nose rub. Great paint on the hands. Perfect condition. Very, very nice. And he is a... Can't see that. I just used that darn eye loop. Where is it? There it is. Made in Taiwan. He is made in Taiwan. And he is technically complete. I don't know. Where's your loop? There it is. I just found it. I knew I had it, but I used it for the last one, so I misplaced it. There you go. Nice Luke Jedi. Letter B. No nose rub. Beautiful hands. Very nice. We got C at $50. C at $50. A is currently at 40 bucks, which is insane. It's beautiful. A is currently at 40 bucks. The dome is perfect. Everything you're seeing in that dome is a reflection. See, that metal thing is my Logitech camera. But it's really, really nice.
Watch Super Bowl 58, Sunday,
My
February
monitor.
live on CBS.
But 40 bucks is too cheap on that. I know that for a fact. There we go. $45 on B, $48 on B. A is at 46. B is at 60. Thank you, Edwin Kuhn. I appreciate it. B is at 60 bucks. And C is at 50, and D is D done? D is at $51 for that no COO Stormtrooper. B is at 64, B is at 67, A is at $50. A is at $50, D is at 52, B is at 65, B is at 65. So we're still getting bids on everything right now. We're going to let them spin a little bit more. B is at 75. Thank you very much, Edwin Kuhn. I appreciate it. Oh, I thought that was the R2. B is at 75. Thanks for bidding on the loop. A at 51, B at 90. Joel Console in the lead at B at $90. It's a complete Luke Jedi with no nose rub. Great paint on his hand. Great condition. Complete. Got his blaster and his, or a blaster and a lightsaber. I think it's his. I don't know. There used to be not hardly as many weird variants with weapons and stuff with Luke Jedi. Until a few years ago when people found out that like there was a Smiley Simley factory and a Unitoy factory and a blah 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 factory. I don't know. I can't keep up. Plus I don't really like Luke that much, so I don't really care. But they're legit, if that helps. B is at 95. Edwin Kuhn. A is at 55. Greetings from the Great White North, Alaska. How you doing, Frankie? How's it going up there in Alaska? Frankie Bonanno. Remembered. Shannon Johnson, $100 on B, 110 on B, 110 on B. We got Edwin Kuhn, 110 on B. It is a Luke Jedi, folks. All right, A, B, B, C. It looks like C is done. So C is at $50, I think. Yes. Yes, C is at $50 with Kevin Morris. We're going to call it right now. We're calling letter C that Taiwan Leabush. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. And C is sold. Oh, nope. Jeff Gleason just got in there on C at $52. C is still alive. C is still alive. C is still alive. It's at $52. $52 on C. B is at 110. Please bid early, bid often, folks. A is at 51. The sooner you bid, and the sooner I can bring out different stuff for you. And D is at 52. D is at 52. A is at 51. B is at 110. And C is at 52. Shannon Johnson, 112.
Come on, one time. One.
Luke. A is at 55. I'm sorry. Where's A? A is at 55. You're absolutely right. Kevin Morris is in the lead on A at $55. I'm sorry. A is at 55. B is at 110. C is at 52. And D is at 52. I think we're going to call D at $52. That really nice no COO lightsaber, no COO Stormtrooper. Going once, going twice, going thrice, $52. So that's an OCO Stormtrooper looking good. Out on B. All right. B is still super cheap. In case you were wondering. It's only at 110 and it is complete. Or at 112, and it is complete, rather. D is sold. It's a really nice Stormtrooper there. You're going to like that. Congratulations. This is a weird looking Vader saber. Is that Lily Letty? Looks thick. Yeah. Alright, Lily Letty, Darth Vader. A little bit of... Well, no, it's not bad. This is a Lily Letty Darth Vader. As you can see, it's got the thick tip. A little bit of stress on that tip, but it's still the thick tip. That's a Lily Letty Darth Vader. Lily Letty is the company that manufactured and distributed licensed Kenner toys in Mexico. So that's a Mexican Darth Vader. Lily Letty Darth Vader. El Presidente, right there. Our very own El Presidente with a Lily Letty Darth Vader. Alrighty, C is at $53 on C, $53 on C. We got $53 on that Leia Bosch. Taiwan Leia Bosch, made in Taiwan Leia Bosch. Alright, let me run through them again. B is at 112. Oh, it's Anakin and the 3 things he made. Ha! Valid. It is Anakin and the 3 things he made. Lily Letty Darth Vader. There you go. We got $30. Andrew Grine on D. Andrew Grine is in the lead on that Lily Letty Darth Vader. Patrick Koss, I'm sorry, Andrew beat you to it. Kevin Morris is at $53 on C, $53 on C. B is at 112, and A is the shocker. A is only at $55. A is only at $55 with Kevin Morris. Steal of a deal on a Centroscope R2. $75 figure all day long. 55 is cheap. C at 55. 55. Jeff Gleason says 55 on C. Patrick Koss says $35 on D. $35. That is a Lily Letty Darth Vader there, folks. It's cheap. Literally just his saber costs more than $35. Just a saber. Throwing that out there. It's without the cape or the figure. D is at $40. El Presidente purchasing El Presidente at $40. $40. Lily Letty Darth Vader, $40. Andrew Grine, not enough, brother. El Presidente has beaten you to it at $40. But 42 put you in the lead, or 41 even. All right, A is at $55. Centroscope R2. I'm about to call that, folks. That's killing me to call that. And then we got, you know what? I'll call Luke as well. Let's call A and B. Luke is at 112. He is complete with those accessories there, and he also has good paint, great paint, no scratching on the nose. And then R2 with Centroscope is going for a really good deal at $55. All right, we're going to call these two right now. Going once, going twice, going thrice. A and B. So Luke Jedi and R2-D2. Andrew Grine says 42 on D. 42 on D. That's the Lily Letty Darth Vader there. We've got A and B are sold. Congratulations on A and B. I think that's cheap for a really nice looking Luke Jedi, by the way. Bar the bar. But what do I know? Let's find out how much blue on this. What do you say? Blue saber. And the darker blaster. because I have it sitting right here. Just had all those weapons for him. What did I do for this? Alrighty, Luke Jedi with the gray blaster, the dark gray blaster, with a blue lightsaber. Blue lightsaber! This one has a pretty darn good nose, but actually here. Wait, blue lightsaber is supposed to have snap cape, right? With the molded face? Where's this one from? Taiwan also. But this is a molded face instead of a painted face. I think this is the one that goes with the blue saber. And what I mean by molded face is his face is molded out of pink plastic instead of being painted with pink paint. If I can get it to zoom in properly. There you go. See how it's made out of molded plastic as opposed to painted? He's really nice. That's painted. Blue also should be Hong Kong. Don't have a Hong Kong one, so I guess you get a Taiwan variant in perfect condition with a snap cape and a molded face. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what goes with what. You guys do your own thing. Luke Jedi got a billion variants like 2 years ago. Before that, nobody cared. Molded face, Luke Skywalker, yes sir. Molded face, and he's got the dark gray blaster, so the harder to find blaster, and the harder to find lightsaber, the blue lightsaber, and the snap cape. He has a snap cape, Luke Jedi. So snap cape, Luke, blue saber, starting off at $1. Very nice condition. Molded face, blue saber, snap cape, gray blaster, dark gray blaster instead of the brown one. And there you go, partridge in a pear tree. We got $55 on D, but we got it 3 times. It looks like Lance Vaughn is the one in the lead on $55 on D. El Presidente just took over on D at $60. $60 for a Lily Letty Darth Vader. Steal of a deal. $60. We got 150 on B by Jeff Gleason. Jeff Gleason at 150 on B. Edwin Kuhn, you're at 100, but Jeff Gleason beat you at 150. We got 75 on B. I think Jeff Gleason hopped in there with a good starting bid, and everybody else is lagging just behind him, so they'll get there. We got 150 with the blue saber, the snap cape, and the molded face. We've got D at 60. Vader is at 60. Lily Letty Vader. We've got, I think A is ready to sell. What's A at? R2 cent scope at $55. $55. We're going to call that R2 sensor scope. $55. It looks like Kevin Morris is in the lead on R2 sensor scope. A sold already. Well, there we go. Sorry, everybody. That's right, I did sell A and B at the same time. That's all right, Kevin Morris, I was just about to call it for you anyway. It all worked out. Alrighty, kids. Luke. Farm Boy. Made in Taiwan, Farm Boy. And that is a made in Taiwan saber. It's the lighter color one. Very good. Very tight limbs. That's a great Luke. Made in Taiwan, Luke. You can always tell the made in Taiwan Luke and Leia because they got these really bushy eyebrows. The bushy eyebrows. Very bushy eyebrows. Got great hair paint. Legs. Painted pretty good. Couple nicks on the tips of the toes there. Got some play time. But his lightsaber is straight as an arrow, Gennaro. Good paint on the belt. Made in Taiwan, Luke Skywalker. There you go. Letter A, Taiwan Luke. We got Joel Console 150, or no, Andrew Grind 155, 175, 190, $200. Joel Console in the lead on that Luke Jedi with the snap cape, molded face, and the blue saber and the gray blaster. A is at 50 bucks. We're getting started on Shannon Johnson on that Made in Taiwan Luke Skywalker. We got variants coming out our ears today, folks. Taiwan, Lily Letty, Taiwan, and Taiwan. That's crazy. Variant City. Let me take you down to Variant City where the grass ends green and the eyebrows are pretty. Oh, won't you please take me home, yeah. You got A at 55, A at 55, A at 55, A at 60. Triple threat, Luke Jedi, snap cape, blue saber, molded face. There you go, triple threat. Woo! Triple threat on a Taco Tuesday. Who knew? Frank Banana, 65 bucks on A. Just sell taco recipes. I can hook you up with some taco recipes. Add taco meat to tacos. Add cheese and hot sauce. Actually, Andrea does all the recipes. I don't know nothing. I can make fried rice, and I can make chicken cordon bleu, and I could make fried mozzarella. For all you non-Italian folks, that's fried mozzarella and stuff like that. Make chicken cutlets in a pinch. Grill you a nice burger or a steak. Those are the things I can do. A at $75 on A. That's a Made in Taiwan Luke. 75 is a steal of a deal. Made in Taiwan Farm Boy Luke with a perfect condition saber. 75 bucks. That's a what? $150 figure all day long? Going for half price right now. Out of curiosity, the Taiwan Luke, was he from 77 or done in 83 during the trade wars that they used molded face? Correct. Taiwan Luke did not come out at the beginning of the line, but don't forget they use the same molds throughout the line. So all Lukes will say 1977 on the back of their leg. All the Luke Farm Boys, even if they came out later. Even the orange-haired Luke that didn't come out till way later. That one has a 77 COO. Cool, huh? What is C at? I don't know. Should call it though. Leia Bosch, Taiwan complete. Looks like $55 on C. 55 bucks on C. That's a good deal. Taiwan Leia Bosch. Everything's going for a good deal today. Who has it at 55? Kevin Morris, 53. There it is. Jeff Gleason is the lead at 55. Let's call C at 55. Going once on C, going twice on C, going thrice on C. Andrew Grind, thank you, sir. 90 bucks on A. Andrew Grind's in the lead on that Taiwan Luke there. 90 bucks. Sold C for Jeff Gleason. C is sold. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Hey, Chad, you around? You want to cover a break for me? Brother. All right. Here's three things. C needs one. Just give these a few more minutes to spin because they're still getting bids. So it'll be fine. All right, Chad's going to cover. I'll be back in 5. I'm going to go get myself another tasty beverage and possibly a snack. Be right back.
What's up, guys? So let's see, we got, look at that. A is at 100. What's up, Joel? Looks like C is at 55, it looks like. Oh no, C's already sold. So that's the old one. So right now we're just at A is at 100. Alright, let's see what we got. Looks like we got a Chewy.
With eBay Authenticity Guarantee, it's checked by experts. Every stitch, tag, and logo. So you'll
Yep.
always get that feeling of
And he's got his blaster. His weapon.
It was me the whole time!
Well done, man. With Snapshot from Progressive, you get a personalized discount for being a safe driver.
So we got a Chewy, and then it'll be letter C. We got Luke on A, so A is at 100. Yeah. Vader on D. Is D at any bids? Looks like that's a Lily Letty Vader on D. Looks like it's at 60. Is D at 60? Yeah, with El Presidente, it looks like that's at 60. And what's the Luke at? The Luke is at B, 200 on B for the Luke. With the blue saber. Alright. Yeah, you guys can bid on C. We got C's at 10 right now. Starting at 10 now because we got Aaron Moffat at 10 on C. D is the Vader, and I believe D is at 60 with El Presidente. So yeah, D's at 60 right now. That is the Lily Letty Vader complete. We got 16 on C, 18 on C. On the Chewy. On D, yes. You want to see Vader? Right? On D. Let me see if I can get some light. There we go. I don't know if that's very helpful. Can I move the light over? There we go. Can you see better? There's a saber. Oh. Back. Cool. That was D for Lady Vader. So 20 on C, which is the Chewie. And D is still at 60. And A is at 100. And B is at 200, I think. Yeah, B, Luke is at 200. All right, let's see if any of these are we can call. The Luke Farm Boy A is at 100. So I guess we can call. We can call A. Alright, let's go ahead and call A. That's the Luke. And that's at 100, so A's at 100. So let's go sold on A. And I just knocked everything over. Oh, we got some more action on A. We got A at 110, A at 111. So A is still alive, which was the Luke. C's at 20. Wait, what? But yeah, the C's at 20. That's right. That's the old C. Never mind. Luke Jedi is at 200. Chewie's at 20. Vader's at 60. We can Try and call the Luke Jedi. Do we have any more action on that? Which is B. Yeah, we got B at 200 with Joel. So let's go ahead and call that one then. The Luke Jedi B. We'll call Luke Jedi B sold. Okay. Congratulations. We got the Luke Jedi. And then we got a IG-88 coming up on B. Oh, now this light's probably off. Okay. There we go. And he's got both blasters. The big one and this one. I feel like I should be doing something epic with this music. Alright, that'll be letter B. Starting at $1. Alright guys, A at 112. Shannon's out on A. Alright guys, Mike's back. Have fun. Enjoy your night.
Hey everybody! I'm out on A. Well, there we go. We can call A. A is at 112 with Andrew Grind. We're going to call A at 1, 2, 3. Sold. And A is sold. Taiwan Luke Jedi for 110. That's a good deal. There we go. Giving away good deals today. That's the name of the game here. That IG-88 is a matte finish. If anybody's looking for a matte finish IG-88, it's the really dull finish. Nice condition. Next up, how about a standard R2-D2 for letter A? This is a solid dome R2. Nice condition. Well, I guess dimple dome if you're into that sort of thing. But you can see it right there. They call that a dimple dome. It's just where it was pulled out of the mold too quickly, but it has become a thing people search for. The Dimple Dome R2-D2. See if he still clicks. Yep, still clicks. And he is a 77 R2. So there you go. Letter A, 1977 R2, original R2, solid dome, dimple dome if you're into that. Yeah, dimple dome, not dented dome, dimple dome. Anybody know what the Han Solo white molded legs is? Anybody want one of those? Surprised y'all know what that Stormtrooper, Snowtrooper was. You can always pull that out here. Alrighty, A, 10, 27, 30, 28, $30 for A, $30 for A. Andrew Grind says, put Hana. I gotta find him now. It's a regular one. Cut him out here. Yeah, there he is. He's like perfect condition. White molded leg Han Solo in perfect condition. We'll put up two Han Solos. We'll put up the standard and the white molded leg. Andrea, did we sell an original Han Solo yet? Just so I know to change it. Or to name it right. Or to number it or something.
Recently, and for no reason at all, I asked Mint Mobile's legal team if big wireless companies are allowed.
Alright, B at $27. A is at $35 on that really nice R2-D2. Let's see, where's D? We should sell D. D is at $60. About to sell a Lily Letty Darth Vader for $60. If anybody wants to get in on that, it's cheap. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. $60 on D. That's a Lily Letty Darth Vader. A at $37. $37 on that Dimple Dome R2-D2. Hopefully somebody who does R2 variants will come on here and bid it up. Because it's way too cheap, even if it wasn't a Dimple Dome R2. Even if it was just the regular one, it's way too cheap. Half price right now. Less than half price. We need Jeff Gleason hop on here. He's an R2 guy. Alright. How about a brown hair Luke? In perfect condition. Because that happens all the time, but it does happen at my sales all the time. Because that's why. You 34 people that hung out, here's your chance to steal a deal. On something really tough to get. This is a no COO brown hair Luke. So a Palitoy brown hair Luke right here. Unbelievably nice condition. Look. Behold! Brown hair Luke Skywalker, no COO. Great paint all around. Toes are great. Feet are great. Hands are great. Really strong. Look, I am holding a brown hair Luke by his head, and his head isn't spinning. His head is literally tight. Look. I can't even spin it all the way around. This is a tight, tight, tight head brown hair Luke. Look. Tight, tight, tight head brown hair Luke. If you've ever looked into brown hair Lukes, you know how impossible that is to find. Not even kidding, impossible to find. Ask anybody. Brown hair Lukes usually have a loosey-goosey head. This one does not. His head is solid as if it were steel. Brown hair Luke. Really nice condition. No COO. Starting at $1. Only here on the Imperial Commissary for a Taco Tuesday sale. Starting at $1. Letter D. Brown hair Luke Skywalker. Really, really nice condition. Really, really tight head. That is definitely not seen every single day. Literally not even seen every single day, let alone sold. Let alone sold starting at $1. I don't know if anybody's ever done it. Because you'd have to be insane, and that's what I am, so. A at 37, A at 37, D at 50, D at 48, 25, 75 on D. D is at $75. $80 on D. That's the brown hair Luke. $80. We're only at $80. $100. $110. There we go. Now it's starting to go. Andrew said A is at 37. A is at 37 with Ryan Everett. A is a Dimple Dome R2-D2, original R2-D2. This is currently $37, folks. This is currently selling for $37. Look at it. I don't know what you want from me. Trying to get the Dimple Dome to show you. There's the little dimple. See it? But $37 on a original 12 R2 is bonkers. D is at 115, 112 not enough, 115 is enough for the lead. A is at 42, there we go, we got some action on A. A is at 50, Patrick Sheridan. Joel Console, 150 on D. That is a beautiful brown hair Luke, beautiful, with a tight head. And the head still spins, it's not glued, it's just tight. It is a tight head brown hair Luke that is rare. No matter what way you cut it, it's rare. And I don't say rare for things. But a tight head brown haired Luke, I've had lots of brown hair Lukes in my life. Tight head ones, that one. And the one in my collection. But A at 55, Paul Grant in the lead on A at 55. A at 65, Paul Grant in the lead. We got 160, Shannon Johnson in the lead on that beautiful brown hair Farm Boy Luke. No COO Farm Boy Luke with a tight head. Tight limbs, really good paint. Brown hair Luke.
When marketers fail to differentiate their customers, results can be scary. This customer is full
Jeremy
of
Schmidt, what's up, buddy? 165 on the brown hair Luke. 165.
MailChimp.
We got any action on D at all? $27. Nick is in the lead on that IG88. It is the dull, the matte finish IG88, and he is complete. In really good condition. There we go. The main theme song of Taco Tuesday that we made so famous they started hitting us with copyright infringement. Not much, just working, trying not to freeze to death here in balmy Wisconsin. There you go. Stay toasty, brother. Stay toasty. Yeah, I'm good, man. No complaints. Trying to stay here warm in freezing Tennessee as well. All right, we're at 165 on that brown hair Luke. He is a tight head brown hair Luke. Tag somebody that's been looking for a brown hair Luke. They've been looking for this thing for 5 years, and it's selling cheaper than a regular brown hair Luke with a loose head should sell. So tag a buddy that needs one or something. It's cheap and tough to find. But then again, we're just selling cheap tonight. We got a Dimple Dome R2 that's in nice condition for only $55 out there. Cheap is the name of the game tonight. That's okay. I was thinking about selling you guys a 12-inch. You want Luke or Obi-Wan? Let me know. Shannon Johnson says 170 on that beautiful brown hair Luke. Great condition. 170. And I think Chewbacca is frozen at $20. So I think we're going to sell Chewbacca at $20. Going once on Chewie. Going twice on Chewie. Going thrice on Chewie. Sold. Live where the air hurts my face. I don't know, man. I used to live in Connecticut, so I hear you. I feel your pain, bro. Chewy for only $20. That's a steal, folks. Well, we got one Luke vote and one Obi-Wan vote, but the Luke vote beat the Obi-Wan vote, so I think we'll do a Luke. If the Luke sells for a fair price, we'll do the Obi-Wan. But if he doesn't, Obi-Wan stays. because everything's going super cheap. A75, thank you, Robert Goodman. I appreciate it, sir. Jeremy Schmidt, 172 on the brown hair Luke with the tight head. Brian Campbell's interested in the 12-inch Luke. We got Chewbacca all done here. Alrighty, we're going to sell 2 Han Solos here, one after another. You know what? Let me call this IG88. Where's IG88? 27 bucks. Going once, going twice, going thrice for Nick. IG88, 27 bucks. Because I'm going to use the 2 spots. Now, in my personal opinion, somebody put up a post the other day, and they say, what do you think is the toughest variant to find? And you know what? I told them, I said, I think the toughest variant, and like regular variants, like American variants, stuff you can find here. 24 degrees in Connecticut. Tequila keeping us warm. Shoot, man, it was 9 today, bro. We got you beat. Even my mom said up in Connecticut, she's like, it's 20, I think she said it was 27 degrees. And she said, it's 27 degrees here. And I said, it's 9 here. 9. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to sell you 2 Han Solos because I'm going to show you the difference in the Han Solos. People were asking what's the rarest variant for standard Kenner variants, and I said I believe it is the white molded leg Han Solo. I've seen very few of them in my lifetime and practically none that are in perfect condition because whenever they get scratched, the white shows under their legs. So this is a standard Han Solo. This is a small head Han Solo first 12. Very, very nice condition, so we can get a really good idea here. Got some dust up there in this part. Let me wipe that off so it looks nice. There you go. 9 in Minnesota with a wind chill. That's cold. All right, very, very nice Han Solo there. He's got the stripes and whatnot. And he's going to go up there. He's got his black blaster. And he's got good paint and everything like that. Now, when you look at your Han Solos, you always want to look at their legs. When you look inside, see how those peg holes are black inside his peg holes? Because those peg holes are black inside, that means his legs are molded out of black plastic. This is the second Han Solo to come out, molded out of black plastic there. Before they came out with the big old melon head one. But his legs, they started molding in black plastic because they had some problems with people getting the very first series of Han Solo and the paint chipping off of the legs because the legs were molded in white plastic. So this one's molded in black plastic. This is the original Han Solo small head. It's the regular one that everybody buys. It's the legit one. And we're going to put that on letter B, okay? We got IG88 sold here. And then on letter C, we're going to give you a special one here. It's going to be the white molded leg Han Solo. I find this to be an exceptionally tough variant. You do not see it all the time. And most people don't even know to look for it because it just doesn't come up that often. It's not like a Vinyl Cape Jawa where everybody's like, well, if you got the complete set, you should really have a Vinyl Cape Jawa because technically it is a strong variant. But I think Vinyl Cape Jawas are way more common than Han Solo white molded legs, even though Han Solo white molded legs doesn't have near the value. But maybe one day it will. But way more hard to find than a Vinyl Cape Jawa, I'll tell you that much. I've had about 50 Vinyl Cape Jawas. Now, granted, my wife has a Jawa Focus, so I get a lot more Jawas than most folks that run through my hands. But I've had about 50 Vinyl Cape Jawas. I have had about 5 of these in my entire collecting career. I haven't had one in better condition like this, except for the one I have in my collection. But this one's in perfect condition. As you can see, you can't see any black there, or any white coming through his legs. So you would never automatically think that might be a white molded leg variant of Han Solo. But then you go and you check in his peg holes. And there it is, folks. You see that white in there? And that white is how you're able to tell. Remember, we showed you this one. And it's extremely obvious in person, but that white is how you're able to tell. Underneath that black paint is white molded plastic. So, that white molded plastic there underneath that black paint makes it very, very hard for his legs not to get all scratched up. And that's why he was switched out to the black plastic for his legs. So that way, if he got a scratch on his legs, it would be the same color underneath as it was on top. And there you go. So this is the white molded legs Han Solo, but if you look, you cannot see any scratches on that paint, on that leg paint, and that's really, really rare because it flakes. It flakes right off. But it is definitely a white molded leg. You can definitely see inside the peg holes. When it's in your possession, you can see it even closer, but it is 100% guaranteed white peg hole, or white molded leg variant of Han Solo, the original Han Solo. Really tough to find, even more impossible to find in this kind of condition where you cannot tell except looking in the heel. Now, if even his feet were scratched from standing on a wooden shelf that wasn't sanded properly, you would be able to see white strips or white scratches. If I would drag a key right across there, you would see white. White would come out. But I obviously wouldn't do that because it is so hard to find in that kind of condition. He is very, very nice. His paint is very, very nice. And letter C is a white molded leg Han Solo. Letter B is the standard original 12 Han Solo, small head. And letter C is the white molded leg Han Solo. Very tough to find variant. There you go. Let's read. D175, Shannon Johnson on that tight head, brown hair Luke. 175. That's still really cheap. I do believe a tight head, brown hair Luke should be around the $250 range. If anybody's been looking for one, it literally has a tight neck. I mean, doesn't happen. Savage, Minnesota. Yeah, but it sounds like they're kind of warning you with the name, bro. I think that's on you. It's Savage in Savage, Minnesota. All right, we got B at 27, C at 47 with Nick. We got Brian Campbell at $80 on C. White, 47, not enough. Letter C is already at $80. It's super cheap, though. Definitely look it up. Go look into them. Look at ones with all scratched up legs. They go for a lot more. Hard to find variant. Very, very hard to find. Definitely way more rare than a hollow tube Tusken Raider. They don't sell for that price, but I don't know why. Way more rare, though. Supposed to warm up this weekend. There you go. B is at 35. I don't think it's supposed to warm up for us this weekend. I think it's going to be cold. C is at 100. C is at 109. We only have $35. That's an original Han Solo. I mean, that's... I'm going to be patient because all of these need to come up before I'm willing to call them. D at 120. There we go. They're starting to go. D at 180. 180 on D. 120 on C. Brown hair Luke with a tight neck. I'm telling you, 180 is still a steal. Brian Campbell, 120 on C. B is at $40. $40 on B. We're going to call that R2-D2. He seems all done. What's he at? $75. R2-D2, 75. Very nice condition. Does have that dimple dome going on for him. Going once, going twice, going thrice. $75 on R2-D2. Sold. R2 is sold. So you got the regular Han Solo on B, regular small head Han Solo on B, and then you have the white molded leg Han Solo, perfect condition on C. White molded leg Han Solo, literally, you can't even see his white molded legs at all unless you look inside the peg hole. He's in great condition. Death Squad Commander? Sure. Old Colander head? We got B at 42, B at 45, B at 45. Very, very nice condition. Death Squad Commander here. Great shape, great paint. Hong Kong COO. Look at how nice his hat is. silver on his wrist is really nice. Boots are good. See, he's molded legs. This isn't a variant on him, but look, see the gray? See the gray? That's how most of them were made once they figured it out, because it can take a lot of impact without getting damaged when it's molded in the color of the color they want.
A professional opener just like this. As a content creator,
All right, B at 42, B at 45. How is the hair on B? It's really nice. Here. Try to get it to zoom properly. There's a little bit of dust on them. But I think I could get that out. Pretty darn good. There's two nicks right there, but I think that is dust. Let me try to get a little water here and a Kleenex. But C, way better condition, and C is the rare one. C is super cheap right now. And there is nothing but upside for that variant, because it doesn't control the price compared to its rarity at all. At all. I mean, shoot. Could you imagine what's $100? Luke Farm Boy, regular yellow hair Luke Farm Boy is $100. I mean, there's about 10 billion Luke Farm Boys. A lot less of that molded leg Han Solo. Very few. There you go. It cleaned up pretty good. It was just dust in there that was giving him that part. Good hair. B at 42, 45. B is at 45. B is at 50 with Kevin Morris. We got A at $30. A is at $30. Beautiful Death Squad commander there. Alright, we only have 120 on C. That's a white molded leg Han Solo. That's literally highway robbery. And we only have 180 on D, which it's not highway robbery, but it's about $70 cheaper than it should be. We're at 180 on that brown hair Luke, and I'm going to have to call him if nobody bids on him. But he's just phenomenal, and his head is strong. 185, Shannon Johnson, there we go. We still got some action on that brown hair Luke. He's in great shape. We got D at 185, A is at 30, B is at 50, and C is at 109. Arthur Liu, 188 on D. Tight neck on that Luke Skywalker, tight neck. Everybody be sure to stick around. Up next, once we sell these four on the board, I'm going to put up that 12-inch Luke Skywalker right there. Andrew Grimes, C at 130. C at 130. That is the white molded leg Han Solo at 130. The variant there. Now, Chad Holtzman on D at 190. We got 135 on that white molded leg Han Solo. That's a tough variant, and it's in great condition. Great condition. Great condition. I know I said it, but I'll say it again. Great condition. Arthur Liu, 208 on D. 208 on D. That is the brown-haired Luke with the very nice neck. Tight neck on that brown-haired Luke. He's at 208. Still a good deal. Like I said, I think he's worth about 250. Maybe a little bit more, but still 250 is... because he's got that tight neck. They don't have tight necks, ever. I know I've said it a million times, but it's true. Go ask anybody. All right, folks, we've got Death Squad Commander only at $30. I mean, his blaster's 25, and he's a perfect condition figure. Stuff is going cheap tonight. It really is super cheap. Kevin Morris B is at 50, steal of a deal. 188 on D. C is at 130, 190 on D, 208 on D. C is at 135. D is at 208. B is at 55, and A is at 30. We're still getting bids on all three. Jeremy Schmidt, what's up, buddy? I think I already asked you what's up. What's up again? All right, so we're at 208 on D. C is at 135. A is at 30 already. I'm sorry, dear. I screwed it up. Thomas Ferrialu. What's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Long time since your name rolled off my tongue. We got D at 218. 218 Arthur Liu on D. We got B at $56. $56 on B. I guess A is already at 30, Jeremy Schmidt. I'm sorry. Oh, yes, it is. Chris Jacobs is in the lead on A at $30. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. All right, let me run through them again. This is a Han Solo regular. Letter A is a Death Squad Commander, very nice condition, complete. Letter B is a Han Solo, original Han Solo, small head, very good condition, complete. Letter C is a white molded leg Han Solo in phenomenal condition, complete. And letter D is a brown hair Luke with an actual tight head and neck, complete. Very nice condition. Jeremy Schmidt, $32 on A, $32 on A. I'm going to show you this white molded leg Han Solo again because he's just in such nice condition. And he's such a tough to find variant. Like, even look how nice his belt is. Hands, very nice. Stripe is great. His hair is great. And he is the white molded leg, as you can see inside that peg hole there. Can I see the Death Squad Commander? Yes, sir. Nice condition. Any Squiddery Doos? Nah, man, sorry. I had one, but Andrea bogarted it for the store. Somebody wanted to show one to somebody. Nobody even told me after all that time I was spinning backwards. Now they're going in order at least. A, B, C, D. We got $35 on A, $35 on A. D is at $218. B is at $56, and C is at $130. It looks like $130 is where it's going to hold at. That's all right. I like you, Andrew Grind. You could get a killer deal on that. Han Solo white molded legs. The white molded leg is letter C. Very, very nice condition. Practically perfect in every way, just like Mary Poppins. Letter C is the white molded leg Han Solo, and it is currently at $130. Oh, C is at $135. I was lying. Andrea knows. Brian Campbell is in the lead on C at $135. Andrea is correct. Sorry about that, Andrew Grind. Sorry about that, Brian Campbell. Brian Campbell's in the lead on white molded leg Han Solo at $135. A, $40. Thomas Ferrialu. Thomas Ferrialu. A at $45. Chris Jacobs. El Presidente. Letter C at $140. $140. Han Solo white leg complete at $140. Very nice condition on that Han Solo white leg. I guess I was trying to call it a little bit prematurely. B is at 57. 57 on B, is it? Yep. B is at 57. Nice Han Solo. Original Han Solo. Nice one. C is at 141. Brian Campbell knows that's a tough one to find. C is at 141 with Brian Campbell. It goes boom, chicky, boom, boom, chicky, boom, boom, chicky, boom. El Presidente, letter C, 150, 150 on C. We got $48 on A, $50 on A. Chris Jacobs, $50 on A. B is at $58, small head Han Solo. You didn't miss a 12-inch. As soon as I'm done with these four, I'm going to put up the Luke. Three people wanted Luke, only one wanted Obi. I will be putting up the 12-inch Luke right after these four are called. So bid early, bid often. That's how we get to more stuff. All right, A is at $50 with Chris Jacobs. B is at $58 with Kevin Morris. C is at $150 with El Presidente, and D is at $218 with Arthur Liu. We're going to call that brown hair Luke. Once again, this is a brown hair Luke in top shelf condition with a head that is tight. Tight head. Tight arms. Definitely could hold the D battery on his legs. Very good condition. Top shelf. That's what we're talking about tonight. Going once on that brown hair Luke. Going twice on that brown hair Luke. Going thrice on that brown hair Luke. So Andrea said C is at... Oh, no, I'm way up high. Forget it. A, 51, Thomas Ferialu. Brown hair Luke is sold. Arthur Liu, that is a heck of a piece, man.
Nicely. Let's see how he did it.
I don't even like Luke Farm Boys, but that's a heck of a piece for it to be that tight.
So nothing can hold this guy.
You're going to dig them, man. Get that one graded, dude.
Times for life.
Or don't. If you don't grade, it doesn't matter. I've got mid figures that I don't grade in my collection. Most of my figures. Actually, I don't think... Maybe I have a few loose figures, and they're just random, rare ones, like Vinyl Cape Jawa or, I don't know, Lily Letty. Not even really. I think I might have one Lily Letty Boba Fett graded. But still, really nice dude. A is at $51. $51, Thomas Ferialu on A. B is at $58 with Kevin Morris. C is at $150 with El Presidente. And D is sold. We're going to get this Luke here in a second. What are we next? It's a really nice 12-inch Luke. Like, really nice. Still tied to the thing. It's not sealed, but it's really, really nice. Look at how nice that is. It's clean. Hey man, would have to see your personal. Love to see the personal collection. Yeah, it's up there. You can check it out. How do I show you? Maybe Obi next week. If Luke sells for a fair price, man, I'll sell Obi this week. I don't care. The thing is I don't like getting creamed twice in a row, so we'll see how Luke goes. If Luke sells at a fair price, totally. Yeah, man, Aiden, you can search me online, but yeah, I have I guess I could show you some pictures on my phone. Yeah, I don't know how good these are going to translate. Whoops. This is my collection room. Those are some Leia's. Leia's and stuff. Those are mostly Andrea's. Those are all Jawas. Final K proof card. Those are mostly Andrea's. I got some Bobas. Some whatchamacallit, Leia Bespins and Leia Bausch's. This is Andrea's little section. She's got a Leia focus and Jawa focus. Those are Andrea's Jawas. And she's got all these little bowls around like that are full of Jawas. It's crazy. There's a lot of Jawas in my house. Our house. Those are pops that I've been given, so I'm not allowed to throw them out. So stop giving me pops. I love you all. My Top Toys collection, check that out. Most people don't have that. Those are rare. That's not that rare, but those are stupid rare. Those 3 cards are rare. What did I do? There's some customs and variants and stuff like that. This shelf is all my stuff from when I was a little kid. There's a bunch of Slave 1 variants sealed. Like from all over the world. Some Boba Fett's. This is my Boba Fett tower. That's the top of the tower. Polish bootleg with a card. Hungarian carded. That's a Poppy Boba Fett. There's a mailer Boba Fett. That's a sealed mailer Boba Fett right there, still in the box. Barry Jones drew that for me. I have Star Wars Empire and Jedi. I've got a Droids one there now. That's a Kim Simmons photo sample Boba Fett. From the boxes and whatnot. There's the loose collection, all the vehicles and stuff. I have a whole bunch of them hanging from my ceiling. I like is Imperial Shuttles. That's a regular Imperial Shuttle, AFA 85. That's a Lily Letty one. I also like B-Wings. That's the Revenge of the Jedi movie script. That's a bootleg Star Wars pool table. Vintage Mexican bootleg. That says Revenge of the Jedi, which is cool.
You feel powerless, but you're not.
Can't really see it. But I had CAS make me that. It's a movie script, movie trailer. There's like my box vehicles and whatnot, like Battle Wagon and Empire Strikes Back. Whatchamacallit. There's my shuttle in flight mode and my B-Wing in flight mode. Those were expensive to get done and hard to get done, but they're both graded a 90. Boba Fett Tower. Boba Fett Tower. This is a little bit different now. There's more on the counter. And the Boba Fett Tower is, those are Hong Kong's, then Palatoy, or no, Taiwan, then Palatoy there, then Lily Letty and Meccano there. Bunch of stuff. There's an autographed script by everybody except Alec Guinness, but I got his on a little thing. Cool, right? Statues, die-cast. There's a bunch of customs in there and stuff. There's some bootleg Mexican Boba Fett's. There's some of the original artworks. You might recognize some of those from different stuff. There's some famous posters, but I collect the original artworks of it. That's my complete set. Everything. That looks a little bit different now because I have a bunch more stuff there. Those are Argentinian playing cards. That's the original drawing for Boba Fett. That's my Lily Letty collection. Those are all Lily Letty. Everything there. So made in Mexico. And that's about it. There's my Star Wars collection. And then I've got a whole wall that's full of like swag and stuff going up my hallway. On the other side of my hallway. I don't have a picture of it there. But yeah, there you go. See? I don't just play a nerd on TV. I'm an actual legit nerd. Yes, the way I buy collections. Anyway, if anybody wants to sell me a collection, let me know. I'll pay you good money. And if anybody knows about a collection, I would gladly pay you 10% finder's fee just for finding it for me. Just for telling me about it. If I end up buying it, you get 10% of whatever I buy it for. I buy the collection for 20 grand, you get $2,000. I buy the collection for 50 grand, you get $5,000. Buy the collection for $1 million, you get 100 grand or something like that. That's a lot. 10 grand maybe? No, you'd get 10 grand off 100. So 100 grand, you get 10 grand. I know a collection here in New York. Yeah, shoot me a message, man. I buy collections from literally all over the world. The last collection I got that this Molded Leg Han Solo was in, for example, this one was from Pennsylvania. And I just went up there. I flew up there, bought it, and it had a bunch of stuff in it. But, yeah, that doesn't matter, Nick. I'll do all that, man. Hook me up, buddy. You can make yourself some money. And yes, I do keep things I buy for my collection. The reason why my collection, like honestly, and I'm not trying to be that guy and be like, whoa, my collection's the best. It's not. Everybody's collection is equal. Everybody's collection is awesome. But my collection, it has been upgraded with every single thing you have ever seen. So, everything I have sold in the past 10 years on the Imperial Commissary, every last thing, is a lesser quality example than the example in my collection. I have a lot more stuff in bins and stuff like that, like stuff I don't display, but I don't do paperwork, and I have tons of it. And I don't do mailers, because personally I don't like the way baggies look. I have a few baggies in there, like Molded Leg Han Solo, also Molded Leg Hoth Han Solo, baggies like that. But I try to avoid baggies, and that's why you see what you see there. But everything I get in, like say this white Molded Leg, what I did, well, I didn't even bother because I know mine's perfect. But what I do is I match it up against the one in my collection, and then whichever one's better, I keep that. So I've been doing that for 10 years. So everything in my collection is as dead mint as it gets. But it's taken forever, and it's taken hundreds of like items. I mean, I've had 1,000 Luke Skywalkers come through my possession, so my Luke Skywalker is perfect. Yeah, it doesn't matter, Nick. It really doesn't matter, dude. I mean, I've bought, you'd be surprised. I actually, there was this one in Chicago. It was so big that I had to do it twice. So I went up before Kane County. I bought the dude's collection, filled up the car I had with as much as I could fit, drove half of it back, and then the other half of it, I did 2 more trips, and I did them all to a storage unit. And I rented a storage unit for a month in Chicago. So I could pick it up when I went up to Kane County, so I could pick up the rest of it. No collections too big or too small, man. I buy it all. Death Squad Commander's in really nice shape, brother. Sorry, I was showing you my collection. There we go. A54, A55, A60. Whole family loves it. Nice. Ha! Drooling over the Boba Fett's and the tacos. There you go. Double drool. Did that one ever get back to you, or did he want too much? Aiden, the one you sent me, if I didn't write you back, he didn't get back to me. Lots of times people will see me and they'll be like, oh, that's Mike from the IC, and then they know it's... Because, I mean, I'm completely honest. The first pitch out of my mouth, I'll tell you how to pitch for a collection if you want to know. What you do is you say... yeah, I will. I'll talk to you later tonight, Nick. But yes, G.I. Joe, comics, everything. Because Andrea has a toy store now, so my tastes have spread quite a bit. It used to only be vintage Star Wars. But yeah, I'll contact you. But no, I'll contact you back if they say yes. See, the thing is I go into it every time, and I'm like, number one, you're going to be able to sell these for more money if you sell them individually over time. You do have to ship, you do have to deal with eBay fees, and so on and so forth. You also got to deal with that as income. If you sell stuff, I mean, I know all these people are like, send me friends and family under $200. You never hear that from me. And the reason why is because it doesn't matter. They're going to end up charging you, whether it's $700 or $70,000 that you put through a PayPal account, whether it's friends and family or not. It's still income. I don't know why people don't understand that. It still counts as income. You're still going to put it in your bank account unless you have a PayPal debit card that you can take money out of a bank and you take out the maximum every single day and never ever do anything, any other kind of payment with your PayPal, and never ever transfer it to a bank account ever. That is the only way that they can't track every single last penny that goes into your PayPal till the end of time. What I say is, hey, listen, you got to remember there's going to be fees. You also got to remember if you're going to sell and you sell on a place like eBay, they're going to charge you 13%. Plus, you're going to pay an exorbitant amount for shipping unless you charge the customer shipping, which they're just going to take right off of their buying price because that's how shipping works. And they're going to overcharge for shipping because it's eBay. And then you have people that scam on eBay, and then you have returns on eBay, and then you have the person who says they never got the item and it was in there, but then they just pretend there was just packaging in there. So you lose on those as well. Also, once you make that money from fake air money, from vintage Star Wars figures into actual cash money that goes into your bank account, that automatically becomes income, and income tax comes off of that. And so that's my pitch. I say, hey, literally, I will pay you the top dollar, but you got to factor in that income tax is when I make it real and sell it to real people. And then you also have to think of the fees and the costs and this, that, and the other. So people tend to, sometimes they go, oh no, I'll try it myself. And I say, great, here's the IC, here's how to do it, here's Star Wars Tracker, and I teach them completely, like I've taught anybody that's ever asked me. I'll teach you anything. And so I teach them completely, and what they do is they'll go, oh, I'll go sell it on my own. And I say, okay, totally cool, teach them everything, how to do it. And I say, but make sure you don't sell only the easy items, only the expensive easy items. Because if you do, then my price is going to be totally different, because those ones I'm counting on to make my money back quickly in order to not sit on it for 10 years waiting for a Lobot to sell. Because people, when they sell collections, lots of times, and I think this is what happened with your guy, Aiden, they'll send you a list, and on that list it'll be like Lobot, $31. And you're like, dude, nobody sold a Lobot in the past 500 years for $31. And then it'll say like 9 Lobots at $31 each. And that's the thing. Sometimes people have to be realistic. But as long as they're realistic, shoot, I pay better than anybody. And then I also pay that 10% finder's fee. So yes, all you need to do is tell me about a collection. If I end up buying it, you will get the 10%. I have paid out, I would say, $50,000 to $60,000 in finder's fees in the past 5 years. No lie. I just paid out one to, what was it, Coulter Wood for, shoot, I think $2,000 or $1,300 or $1,800 or something like that. He found me one down there in Memphis. Yeah, keep me posted. Do you ever scavenger hunt for people? Nope. Ain't got time for that, brother. Plus, I don't have the memory span for it. I got too much on my plate. All I do is sell on the live auctions. I hardly even sell in PM. I will, but only if it's expensive stuff. Just to be honest, I won't be selling like a $20 blaster in PM. I don't have time for it. But like, I understand that some things require pictures. Like, I got all the 12 backs, and those require more pictures, and those require more people looking at them and stuff like that. And that's why I've been lazy on selling them, just because it's like, oh, such a hassle. Whereas this, you just say $1, and you sell stuff cheap, but it sells, so who cares? Going once, going twice, going thrice on everything up here. Nobody's been bidding, so we're done. So let me get you out that, what are we going to do? Loop, 12-inch loop. I have been paid 2 times by Mike for collections I turned him on to. There you go. A is still alive. A is still alive. I had your 61 there, brother, but Chris Jacobs just came in at 62. So A is still alive. Andrea, I am going to mark the white molded leg. Just dropped his blaster in. So it'll say it on the bag, dear, if you want to write that for Mike. A at 64, A at 70. I think these two guys are duking it out over A. It's nice and all, but $70 is... hey, I'm not going to complain in the other direction, too. I've been complaining stuff's been going too cheap. This one's going a little bit high, but that's okay. It's beauty, if you've been looking for one. C is white. Molded leg. Just be careful on that white molded leg. Don't be dragging him across stuff. You'll chip it. And he's beautiful. He's really, really, really nice, man. He's a good piece. For sure. Okay. A is at 70 with Chris Jacobs. Chris Jacobs, that's 70 on A. All right, well, A spins around. Let's start talking about this Luke. How about that? 12-inch Luke Skywalker, very, very nice. Displays perfectly in that box. He does come with a free acrylic case. The reason why I say it's a free acrylic case is because even though it's in perfect condition right now, during shipping, every once in a while, it'll crack down here. So I don't want to be held liable for that because I don't want to be searching for another Luke acrylic case. But you get this one for free, so don't count it as money. Count it as free. We're going to take Luke out here. And he is just really nice. Look at that. That's shockingly beautiful, folks. Great color. Look at that. I'm showing you that because there ain't even a crease on the back of that box. Very minor crease there. But vibrant, very vibrant box. Great window. Nice tight window. A little loose at the top, but that's nothing. Sides are good. Let's open them up. Whoa. Whoa. Dropping everything here. This is another one from that same collection I got. So I think these are all open but unused. All this stuff's in a baggie right down there, so it's still in the baggie. That baggie is... It's kind of taped to the side. No, it's not. The tape has dried, but you can see where it was taped to the side. It's sealed. That's still sealed. The baggie is still sealed with all the accessories in it. So he's never been used, obviously. I don't think he's ever been off this card. He's perfect condition. I've never seen Luke's pants that color. So clean and nice and perfect. And even his boots, no nicks, no scratches, no nothing. Very, very nice. He's got still the ties with the extra little piece of cardboard. Beautiful condition. This one's done at 70. Chris Jacobs, the other Thomas Ferrialu backed out on it, so or not backed out, but passed on it. So you get that one. Chris Jacobs sold. That one is sold. And we're gonna put this Luke up here because he is beautiful and needs the spinning. So yes, his accessories are bagged, perfect condition.
Spaghetti with the cake is what we're gonna make. You guys know that HelloFresh makes cooking dinner easy, fun, and affordable. Let's do this. Everything is already pre-packaged, pre-portioned, so you guys have no food to waste.
His boots are tight, so that's to tell you use talcum powder on them.
Every other night, and it's absolutely delicious. They have 15 different kind of menu options, including vegetarian, calorie smart, and gourmet options.
The We Really Do Care is in perfect condition. Perfect half fold there. And this is in perfect condition. I don't think anybody has ever opened it. No, General Lando has not been up yet. I sold a large Jawa like 4 auctions ago. There you go, starting at $1, and it does come with a free acrylic case included. Did I see the brand new bagged foam on Deal No Deal? No, I didn't, man. Sorry. We've got one bid, 150 on Luke. 150 on Luke. Looking for more than one bid here. Still tied, never used, sealed accessories. These are selling for $500 in not as nice condition on eBay, just so you know. Not to be that guy, but I would love to get somewhere near that. I mean, like literally ended Friday at 6 p.m. One bid, $500. I don't know, it was our best offer, so. But yeah, $500, same exact condition, except the Luke is not in as nice condition and definitely played with. $500. Here, I'll just show you. There you go. $4.99, just sold. A little bit worse condition. The box is fantastic. We got $200 on Luke, $205 on Luke, $220, $225. Box is fantastic. It was the Really Do Care campaign. Nice, dude. Oh yeah, that makes sense. It was replacement foam from Kenner. Yeah, I bet you the baggie kept it in good shape. This literally has everything, folks. That other one on eBay that just sold for $500 didn't have any of the paperwork. And the box wasn't as nice, and it didn't have an acrylic. We're literally at less than half price of one in worse shape that just sold. You're killing me. I can't bring out Obi-Wan if we do this, folks. Just being honest. Can't do it. I'll have to pull back and sell some regular figures for a few weeks here. And I'm not trying to fault anybody. I understand bills are bills, but this is like under half price and nobody's bidding. Under half price for a lesser condition one that just sold. So it's not like my price is off. There's a comparable that ended on Friday, less than a week ago. And it's not even as nice. And it didn't have an acrylic case, and it didn't have any of the paperwork. But it does have the sealed baggie of accessories, just like this one. So it's pretty comparable. Really comparable. But in worse condition. And it just sold for $500 with one bid, so that could even have been a bad auction that nobody even saw because it only had one bid. So that was probably a steal. This is less than half price with a free acrylic. So I'm gonna let this one spin for a while. We're at $230. There we go. There's some bids. $240, $240. $235, $240, $250. Came with, I think, the entire Death Star playset complete. Only one for $300. That's cheap with a Death Star playset. With the sealed foam. Should have probably sold the sealed foam separate. We're at $260 on Luke, $260, and I don't know, folks. It's got the pop. It's got everything. I mean, it's really nice. It's way too cheap. We're literally at less than half price. Or we're literally at exactly half price right now. And it was $20 shipping on that one that just sold. I would be in, but that's a very nice one in my collection already. Nice, brother. Yeah, no, if you already got it. But if you're searching for this at all, I mean, it's so cheap. That acrylic case is what, $75? How much is the acrylic case for a 12-inch Luke? Anybody know? $75 plus shipping? And I'm throwing it in for free? And we're only at $270? And the one that sold for $500 had no acrylic, the Luke was used, and the box is in worse shape. And it just sold, like literally just sold, folks. It's right here. Like just sold. Well, that one says Canada, though. This one is not Canada. It's alright. Canada is harder to find. Let me find a comparable. Because I'm wrong. That one's Canada. Hold on. Nice. Have a good night, Aiden. Enjoy. Good luck with school. There you go. The future of collectors right there. Aiden Boyd. Yeah, look. $445 this one went for, and it didn't even have... It's... accessories were loose. Well, there's a Pallet Toy one that went cheap. $400. Kind of beat up box, but still, when do you see a Pallet Toy? I don't know. Somebody will get a cheap deal. $270, $260, $265, $275. Jeremy Schmidt in the lead, $300. We got Patrick Sheridan, $315. I think we're just going kind of slow, but we're getting there. $315. Also, I wish I could have bought that first 12 complete layer you had up for auction the other week. I just had to cough up $100 for a blaster. Oh, did you really? You paid $100 for the blaster? I got another layer right here, dude. If you want to hang out, I can sell it. Or did you already buy the blaster for $100? Actually, that one doesn't seem to have a blaster. It should. Why would I have a layer without a blaster here? I must have another one somewhere. That's weird. No. All right, we got 320 on Luke, 320 on Luke, 320. Alrighty, and while Luke's spinning around there, let me pull out something else. So we got at least here. Let me do put up the thing here again. And let's put up an A, B, and D. So there's something else out there for now. There, somebody wanted Leia, so we'll do a Leia. That's actually tough to find Leia. Might wait on that. Here, we'll set you a Boba. I'm gonna wait on that Leia because that's tough to find one. Here's a Boba. This is one of those ones that is the, what is it? Yellow pad, rare yellow pad. You can't really tell from there, but these are the neon yellow pads. But that's not a true variant anyway. I think it's just a paint differentiation. You can see the standard orange pad there. That's not open too much. You can see the orange pad, and then these are neon yellow when you see them in person. But I don't know. Hong Kong Boba Fett
About one time.
with the different color
One
pads.
time.
People consider that a tough to find variant. I do not. I think that in the 70s there weren't that many paint regulations as there are today, so I think it just kind of happened. That'll be letter A. Or let's make that letter A. Letter B is going to be General Lando. Somebody requested it. There's the $8 billion Black Blaster. And there's a perfect condition General Lando to go with it.
They found MailChimp, and MailChimp found me.
Very nice.
By creating personalized content for me across emails and text. They didn't just get me out. They won me over. And I'll never go back.
Really nice hair.
Thank you, MailChimp.
Really good condition. He will be letter B. With his Black Blaster there.
Walgreens.
He will be letter B.
Save on essentials and more only at Walgreens.
And here, let's do a Jawa for letter D. So we'll do a Boba with the neon orange, yellow pads or whatever. Boba Fett, Hong Kong Boba. And we'll do a Lando, General Lando with his Black Blaster. And then we're going to do a Jawa. I think this one, let's check out his stitches. But he is complete. And that way at least we can play the Jawa song for Andrea right here at the end. She will like that. Just a regular brown stitch Jawa, but it is dark brown stitch at the top and light brown stitch at the bottom. And I'm actually pretty sure one of his sleeves is black stitch, but just call it the dark brown stitch Jawa. And he is complete. Nice shape. Dropping his stuff. And he has the big long hood there. Let's get it. Okay. Nice little Jawa. He is complete. And he's the big hood there. And that'll be letter A. And those will be the last items of tonight. So if you're not into any of those, or that'll be letter D rather. So if you're not into any of those, you can leave. Thank you very much for doing that. I appreciate it. Yes, the Jawa song. Let me go get it done here.
Ready to be an e-commerce pioneer? Our baked-in premium plugins give you the best.
Jawas! Houdini! Can't get around to the first 12 stand tonight, man. Running out of time. Sorry, Andrew. Next time. Houdini! Jawa, 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 Jawa. It's a no COO Leo with a thick cape. Palico. Jawa in the sand crawler. I'm trying to make $1. Houdini! 330, 336, 340. A is at 30, 36, 38. B is at 125. A at 40, 69. B is at 175. That's cheap for B. 176, 200. A is at 48. Houdini! Bomb. $36 on the Jawa, $37 on the Jawa, $43 on the Jawa, $44 on the Jawa. Luke $355. $55 on the Jawa, $56 on the Jawa, $203 on Lando. I think his blaster's worth $200, isn't it? And it's a perfect Lando on top of the blaster. Jawa, 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 Jawa. Jawa in the sand crawler, trying to make $1. Boba Fett is currently at $48. He is complete, and he's the one that people consider the neon yellow pad. I don't consider it that. I just think they changed the color in painting. But those pads, even though you can't see them good, they're neon yellow. Maybe I could, with this, show you the proper color. I don't know. Yeah, see how they're more neon-y yellow. But that's the normal color. Whoa, Pumpkin Spice Heaven by the same group, Party Grip. But that's the normal color on Boba right there. That orange. And those are the yellows. Complete Lando goes around $300-ish. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. We're only at $200 on Lando, folks. It's cheap. Blaster's around $150. Well, there you go. Alright, looks like the bidding has slowed on Luke Skywalker. You're going to get a heck of a deal. Patrick Sheridan, $355 on Luke Skywalker. That is a Luke Skywalker with his accessories bagged, obviously never removed from the package. Still sealed, or not still sealed, but open tape on both sides. Comes with the acrylic case. Still has the pop. Perfect condition. Selling at $355. We're going to call that Luke at $355 right now. Going once at $355, going twice at $355, going thrice at $355. Sold. Somebody put $250 on that Lando General so I can go eat tacos, please. Can't sell it for $200. That's like free. Luke was free right there. Oh, El Presidente. Thank you, sir. El Presidente got Luke up there. 370, 375. El Presidente in the lead on Luke. Luke is not sold. Luke is at 375 with El Presidente. Jeremy Schmidt, he beat you to it, brother. Sorry. But that Luke's in perfect shape, folks. Somebody's going to get a steal. Like, literally, the figure in that package is perfect. And you know me, I don't say perfect. And Lando is dirt cheap. Look at this Lando for $208. Oh, I think Andrea just called me for something. I don't know what it was. Paul Grant, I love you. Thank you, sir. I'm going to stop complaining. I think Andrea might be saying something. What'd you say, dear? Oh, my comments are loading slow? All right. Oh, that's because I have my Facebook covered up with the Chat Ninja thing. 225. Thank you, Jeremy Schmidt. Luke is at 365. I'm sorry. Well, Luke is at 388 now with Arthur Liu. Yeah, my comments were loading slow. I'm sorry, everybody. We got B at 215, 225, 250. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 250. We've got that yellow pad, neon yellow pad, Boba Fett. You know what? I'm so happy because you guys watch my sales all the time, and I'm like, that is not a variant. And you don't believe it's a variant, and I appreciate it. Because usually people are bidding like $150 on those things, and that's why I wanted to be super clear. It's just got yellow paint on it. Okay. They update faster for us. No idea why. Well, see, in order for me to stream to chat, YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook, I have to have this program running called Chat Ninja. Now, the thing is when you put another web page in front of a page that you're chatting on, it makes those load slowly. So what I was doing is I had eBay open as another tab in front of the one that was doing the Facebook chat, and hence the reason why my Facebook stuff was loading slower than you guys. But now it's all fixed on my end. We got $400 on Luke, 408 on Luke. Adam Chitwood, I love you, man. Good night. Have a wonderful evening. You still at the gym, bro, or are you good? You good? You still at the gym, or are you good? Luke 410, El Presidente. It's a beautiful Luke. Complete Boba Fett at $48. General Lando Complete is at $250. Luke Skywalker is currently at $410, and the Jawa Undini is at $56. Thank you very much, Jeremy Schmidt. I will, man. I love tacos. Hot tub. What? Chitwood. I was like super not jealous of you before because you were at the gym, and that's garbage. And now I'm super jealous of you because you're in a hot tub. But will you be eating tacos in 20 minutes? Because I will. So then you should be jealous of me in 20 minutes. Has anyone ever skimped on paying after these auctions? No, not really, man. I mean, every once in a while you get the guy that's like, but it's usually for like a $20 item. And they're like, oh man, I don't have the money because of blah, blah, blah. Honestly, if it's my auctions and they can't pay for whatever reason, I usually just say, make sure next time that you know what you're bidding when you bid. And then I don't really worry about it. But technically, the rule is Mississippi roast. What the heck's a Mississippi roast? What is a Mississippi roast? Just like take a roast and roll it in dirt and mud? Thinking of the Mississippi River, it's always done. What happens to them? In real life, though, if you don't pay and you claim on a live auction or something like that, anybody else but me, you would get removed from the IC. Me, I don't really care. I mean, everybody pays. If you do it twice, I'd remove you. But, I don't care. But people usually pay because everything's so darn cheap they buy from me. That's the one thing that nobody talks about. If they ever bash me on another group for my live sales or something, nobody ever talks about how I start things that are worth $600 at $1 and they sell for $488 with acrylic, or $408 or whatever the heck it's at. But you know what I mean? Nobody ever talks about that. But the thing is, you'd be nuts not to pay it. On these, like, shoot, even that Lando General is in perfect condition, $250. Look at eat up, you will never eat past rothia. Andrea, can you make me a Mississippi roast? Unless it's gross and I won't eat it. Thank you, dear. Oh, see, she knows me. She's like, nope, gross, you won't eat it. Well, look at all my solds just came through way late there on YouTube. I don't know what happened on YouTube there. We're having some lags. Nothing is sold. Ignore those 3 YouTube things that just popped up. It's because I scrolled down on the wrong page. Loves cooking meats. Need to get him a big green egg, man, if he likes putting in the time, Nick. I've had some delicious meat come off those big green eggs. I don't have the patience for it, but it comes out good. All right, let's call these folks because it is Taco Tuesday and it's already 8:04. So we got 410 on Luke with El Presidente. We have 225 or 250 on General Lando with Paul Grant. We've got 48 on Boba Fett with Chitwood, and the Jawa has $56. I don't remember who. K Ward. All right, guys. Arthur Liu takes over on Luke. Well, let's call everything except Luke. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Arthur Liu is in the lead on Luke at 428. El Presidente immediately bids over him on Luke at 430. Luke is still for sale. All but Luke sold. Wow. I was typing around the Luke and I typed the best I could and it wasn't good enough. All but Luke sold. Luke is at 448 with Arthur Liu. 448 with Arthur Liu. Jawas in the sandcrawler. Jawas trying to make $1. Jawas, you could hear them holler now. Can't believe how expensive Lando's blaster has gotten. It's insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. El Presidente comes back with 450 on Luke, 450 on that 12-inch Luke. Coming with the acrylic, beautiful condition. 450 on Luke, 450. All right, guys, bid early, bid often. Get in your bids right now on that Luke. I'm about to call him here in a minute. It's Taco Tuesday. Time for tacos and Tuesdays. Arthur Liu says 488. 488 on Luke. 488. All right, El Presidente, it is your option, sir. El Presidente says 500 bills on Luke. Well, remember, since everybody except El Presidente and Arthur Liu are leaving right now, 3 things to be a great IC member. Very easy things. You have to teach, you have to learn, and you have to grow the hobby. Keep spreading cheer, your IC. Be happy and spread that love and that joy of collecting with new folks. The new folk has a question. Answer their question. You never know when that new person will be your best friend someday. All right, thank you, Arthur Liu. I appreciate it, sir. All right, El Presidente is going to take it down. The President takes down the beautiful Luke for $500. Once, twice, 3 times. So, and that is the end of the game for tonight. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you very much, everybody, for being part of the Imperial Commissary. And I will see you next week on Taco Tuesday.